the link.
Bam! This Hangout on air is live. We're live on YouTube.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, he went live.
I went live. I just wanted to push the button.
Well, everyone can see us.
Well, if they know about us, but they don't.
Yeah, if we share our link.
That's why it's kind of dumb to go live because nobody knows. Not
Dude,
like I
if you
sure
teamed up with, like some fucking YouTube star with like where they you ever see those guys post a video like they get 60,000 views in the first hour and shit.
those are like huge community.
Yeah, if we found one of those,
where they have forums with thousands of users. So,
yeah,
and they're usually kids aged 13 to 17 years old that have volumes like that.
dude, there's kids making like millions of dollars on YouTube from the monetization.
Can you really make millions of dollars on YouTube if your channel gets big enough?
Look
If
at
you get a couple million views.
They do, but it's a black swan. One
It is.
It can be bad too because like I've known people like comedians who all of a sudden YouTube got butthurt, demonetized their shit, and there goes their living. Like this one guy, he's like all excited, like I just quit my job, I make more on YouTube, and da da da. And a week later, he's like all on Facebook crying because his YouTube got shut down.
Yep.
Yep.
He was tagging like popular tags, like Rihanna or whatever, like the newest singer was, and putting tags in to get more traffic. And he got busted a few times. They fucking shut him down.
There we go. Oh, you don't have to see my messy hair.
I like your messy hair. Look at my hair. Jesus, my barber.
Well, we're live now. You know, I can't show the world my messy hair.
Yeah, yeah.
They just get to see my messy house.
I was going to show you guys my tits, but no, I'm not because we're live on camera.
I just saw a mail package with my address on it. You probably zoom in on that. Stupid ass YouTube.
I think the resolution's that good. Like, well, you see my Commodore 64 boxes that I was trying to hide.
Nice.
No, I don't see them.
No, you hit them. That's why.
Oh yeah. You're right. They're actually right here, below camera.
There they are. No, he's like, are you guys looking at my stuff? Because I noticed this Commodore 64 thing.
Well, I had my cam lower than usual. That's like, it's actually a big pile of arcade manuals that I'm trying to sell or organize, and those just happen to be on top of it. Is all.
Where'd you get all those?
Huh?
Where'd you get all those?
I have hundreds.
God.
You both buy them over the years, and a lot of them I collect, like the Atari ones. I like collecting. So
I have 2 nice Centipede ones, like really good condition.
yeah, I have like 3 or 4 centipedes.
Yeah, my Centipede actually came with a really, really nice manual.
Yeah,
The one I just got.
I have for sale, like 4 for sales threads on Claw, but they're old and buried. I haven't bumped them in a long time. One guy actually bought a whole lot. It's sitting above my Michigan Bell sign. He paid me $70 like a month or more ago, and he's never logged back on Claw since. And the only problem with the transaction is he PayPal'd me, but he did it as friends, and I have no address. So I have no way to ship it to him.
Oh, so that sucks.
Isn't that weird? So
You have no other way to contact him and say, dude, let me ship your stuff.
You should go back to the ad and type like there's a 30-day or 90-day limit, whatever it is.
No, I contacted him through Club, and I emailed him using his email address. So maybe he died. I don't know what the hell's going on. He never responded back to any of my emails.
Huh, maybe he's in a place where the weather's really bad and he doesn't have internet.
I don't know. It's been over a month. It's kind of weird. So,
Yeah.
I mean, I'll refund his money, but he never made any intentions to either want his money back or the manuals that he originally intended on.
He's dead or in jail.
And he paid for them. It's just I want to ship it to him. I just have no way to ship it. So that's kind of funny. I've never had that happen before, so.
What are you guys working on?
I am working on a Prophet 600.
Nice.
It's an old 1980 synthesizer. Yup.
What got you into that?
Estate sale. But you want to hear something cool about it? It's just like a 1980s arcade. It has boards in it. It has a Z80 chip. It has EEPROMs for the programming and stuff like that.
Yeah.
It has RAM memory for the sound banks and
Sure.
LFOs and envelopes and all that stuff. So it's, I mean, I really don't have to work on it because everything is kind of intact and works. I just got to clean it up. The keys don't all work because, you know, it's the same problem that the Atari 5200 joysticks have. Is that those carbon buttons?
Yeah, they go bad.
Yep, they go bad after 20, 30 years, and you got to recarbonize them. So I'm waiting on some of that carbon stuff to be shipped to me this week, and then the keyboard should be golden.
I never took that into consideration on old synths. I never thought about that.
Yep, it's 100% true because I already stripped it all, and all the gold contacts, they're 100% perfect because I plugged it all in without the keyboard, and you know, I took 2 wires and every key worked. So it is.
That's cool.
Definite. Actually, I have them right here. These are all the buttons. These are all the rubber things from 61 keys.
Yeah, and there's the contacts there.
Yep, the contacts. So these were dirty too. So I soaked them in 99% isopropyl alcohol, and then I, you know, soaked and watered them afterwards. And they
what is it? Is it rubber?
That's
Yeah.
not you soak them in alcohol, it dries them out. Even if
That's false. That's if you do it in denatured alcohol. This is 99% electronics isopropyl alcohol, which does not deteriorate or dry out rubber.
Yeah, that's good.
I mean, and I only soaked it for like an hour too, so it wasn't very long.
Yeah.
And then that took all the grime off it, and then I soaked and watered it and dried it, and they're like brand freaking new. I just gotta carbonize the top, the pads.
Yeah.
So
You guys usually clean your boards.
Huh?
You usually clean your boards.
I don't. I
Yeah,
don't. I will spray some dioxide on it.
Yeah.
And that's about it. And that does a really good job cleaning it. I have never washed them with water like some people do.
Yeah, some people do.
I know
Some people put them in the dishwasher.
Yeah, people put them in the dishwasher.
Well, that's
Yeah, I do the dishwasher.
You put them in a dishwasher as long as you don't put it on the drying cycle. You know,
Yeah.
Exactly.
that will ruin stuff.
There's a kid that sells them here. The guy leaves all the monitors sitting. They have like this fenced-in area. He leaves the monitors outside and he lets it rain on them and shit. He's like, it doesn't hurt them. And he's right. It still fucking work. Don't forget us.
Well, you gotta. Well, that's dumb because you can get rust.
He sprays
Yeah.
clean shit on them before a storm and lets the storm rinse them off, dude. It's fucking crazy.
Yeah,
I didn't
I mean, you can get PCBs wet. It's not a big deal, but you got to be aware that there are certain components on PCBs that are not the best water.
Yeah.
Thing.
That's true.
And of course,
Oils
for
and
like probably a week just to be safe.
moving parts like potentiometers, things like that.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I usually just dust them off with
there's no
paintbrush.
there's no benefit to cleaning a board.
Yeah.
You know, it's just aesthetics, and maybe you just want to show off to your friends and YouTube world that you can do it. But
Yeah,
I'm just gonna focus and concentrate on what's wrong with the board and fixing it, not cleaning the whole damn thing.
get a Q-tip and like pulling all the dust off and shit. I've never like actually washed them.
Yeah.
I've used canned air. I've used a paintbrush.
Yeah. That's right.
I've never sprayed a board. I've never washed.
That's exactly what I do. I use can air and a paintbrush,
Yeah.
a dry paintbrush.
That's what I do.
So yeah, and sometimes I'll use these. These are maybe not the best for anti-static, but they're like foam brushes.
Yeah, that'll get a lot of the grime off.
Yeah, that's what I use.
Now, what I will do is put a little bit of alcohol in one of those, and that takes the sticky dust right off.
Yep,
Yes.
that's what I used for my keyboard. I was cleaning exactly.
Yeah, so you have to ground them real good so you don't get the static.
Right. Yeah.
You have to ground that little bit.
My
My
cat
room
has found
has so much static in it. It's ridiculous.
Well, it's winter. It's dry, so
I've
it's everywhere.
shorted out things with my fingertips in the past. I'm more careful now, though.
Mm-hmm. What day is it? It's gonna be the 6th.
Exactly.
Oh yeah, today's Tuesday. Duh.
You-
I forget what day it is.
It's fucking Tuesday, bro.
I know it's Tuesday.
My cat has found a Subway wrapper, and she's fascinated with it. It's hilarious.
Funny. So what time is it? 10:35.
So the show will start in like an hour and a half, maybe.
About a half hour. That's
No.
definitely happening tonight. So
Whenever they
I bet you it's over an hour. before it starts. I bet you it'll be at least 11:35.
I thought they started at 11:30 or midnight.
There's no set time.
I thought they were supposed to start at
Oh,
11 o'clock every day.
11 p.m.
When I started hanging out, there was a set time.
Thankfully, we started the East Coast one, so those of us on the East Coast don't have to stay up so late.
I mean, this is called the PreHangout, but it is mainly for the East Coasters because
You can always watch it tomorrow.
sir,
I
you
like
never stay past like half.
Yeah, but we're not going to throw anyone out who isn't from the East Coast. Don't worry.
Yeah, I don't care.
I like watching live so I can like ask questions in IRC. Because sometimes I come up with questions as they come up with stuff.
What's funny is they usually don't watch the IRC. They
Yeah,
watch
they're only going to watch the IRC